As CEO of MPS and an innovator in upcycling plastics, Alejandro has established MPS as a leader in reducing both carbon emissions and plastic waste within the industry. In fact, MPS has been honored at the Florida Caribbean Cruise Association as an exclusive sustainability partner, a testament to both his and his team's expertise in driving forward sustainable waste management and decarbonization strategies in the cruise industry. Alejandro, bring us home.
Thank you very much, Rick. It is a pleasure to be here, and I would like to tell you first that we were born 20 years ago to manage operational waste from ships, from the shipping industry. And I'm very happy to say that the industry has evolved very much. And the first value proposition for our clients at the beginning was compliance and operational efficiency. And now that has changed to climate action, and that is what our project is about. And I would like to ask you first, who has read this book? Start with Why from Simon Sinek. Okay, a couple of people. So basically in this book, Simon says that in order to be successful and impact and really change the lives of many people, you need to have a very strong why before a powerful what. And he gives this example about Martin Luther King, that his why was that his children were judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. And this gave a way to the civil rights movements and changed the world forever. So a powerful why has this potential to really change the lives of people, and I would like to share with you my why. So my why is my beautiful family. You can see here my wife Kitsia, my kids Sofia and Diego, and Nicoleta, our pet that is more popular than me lately in the house. But this is my whole family. And the importance of my why is that if we don't act, this could be the headlines in 2050. There will be scarcity of water for many, many people. There will be 25 less species in the world in 2050. And there will be more plastic than fish in the ocean, because there is a truckload of plastic coming into the ocean every single minute. So that's why we came to this project with Tide in order to upcycle plastic, and we're talking about ocean-bound plastic, and also with the expertise of MPS, the operational plastic from the cruise industry. The challenge is that only 9% of the plastic is being recycled right now, out of 359 million tons produced every single year, and 11 million tons of plastic, which equals this truckload of plastic coming into the ocean every single minute. So that's why we came together with the Swiss University of Applied Sciences in order to convert this worn-out plastic that comes into the coast into premium raw materials that can become quality products like this watch that I'm wearing right now, made out of ocean-bound plastic, collected now in Mexico, in Costa Maya, and that will be in the life cycle for a very long time. This is how the problem looks like, and we have seen these pictures very often of how the plastic pollution is impacting not only our lives, but also the lives of many species in the ocean. And this is how the solution looks like. What you're seeing here is the ecosystem. We call it the Eco Hub system, which includes the boats that you can see here, and also the collection station where the communities can put their plastic that we will later take on to upcycle and make these products. So basically our impact, we have three very important impacts. The first one is with the communities, because we are empowering communities and creating micro-entrepreneurship ecosystems by paying fair wages to these communities. And I can tell you a very successful story in Southeast Asia, because fishermen are receiving the same amount of money per pound of plastic that they collect than per pound of fish. So this is how this can be sustainable, and this is what we are achieving right now. There is also a very powerful environmental impact because we are also protecting species in many coastal areas. And I'm very proud to say that in Mahahual, Costa Maya, the last year we saved more than 50,000 turtles because we cleaned the beach and the turtles could nest and the offsprings could get into the ocean. So that was the environmental impact. And also the climate action impact, which is very important because our plastic has 79% less emission than a virgin plastic. And we're measuring this. If we measure this, the impact is huge. You can see here our work. We manage basically all the different waste streams from the maritime industry. And if you go to the plastic section, you can see that if you produce plastic from virgin raw material, it produces 3 tons of carbon greenhouse gas emissions to the atmosphere. But if you use our plastic, you will produce only 0.32. And if you send this plastic to waste to energy, which happens very often, it produces 2 tons of greenhouse gas emissions per ton that you're burning. So that's the impact that we're having. And there is also a very important business and marketing impact because the different clients can showcase and can tell the story to their clients, to the passengers, that they're contributing and they can purchase our products that are making a difference out there. And I would like to show you how our ecosystem looks and our value proposal to the cruise industry. Can you turn the volume, please, up?
Tons of plastic from land are dumped into our oceans, with 80% of this pollution originating from land-based sources. That is more than a truckload every minute. What if we could turn the tide? Tide Ocean MPS is answering the call of our threatened seas. What started in Southeast Asia is now being transferred to Mexico and the Caribbean. We are building a global network and are partnering with communities. Through micro-entrepreneurship, we empower. Through fair wages, we uphold dignity. This is how we keep the oceans clean. Purpose drives our innovation. From remote islands to urban areas, we are architects of a vision that goes beyond mere solutions. From discarded to valued, from neglected to cherished, Tide Ocean MPS redefines the life cycle of plastic, spinning recovery into every granule, every pellet. The cruise industry is now sailing with us. We are embarking on a journey to give single-use plastics a second life, instead of destructive end-of-life solutions like waste-to-energy, incineration, or landfills. Tide Ocean NPS invites cruise lines to become the agents of this monumental change, to be part of a solution that goes beyond the status quo. In the heart of Yucatan, a beacon of hope and innovation gleams. A basketball court in Progreso. This isn't just a play area. It's a testament to what we can achieve with Tide Ocean MPS material. Transformed from ocean-bound plastic, this court is just the beginning. Imagine durable sportswear, carpets, elegant watches, cute souvenirs, robust outdoor furniture, and cutting-edge electronics. All born from the same commitment to sustainability. Collaborating with iconic brands, we're proving that waste can be a resource for reinvention, for beauty, and function. Our journey of transformation doesn't end here. With every pallet, every granule we produce, Tide Ocean MPS is setting a new global standard. We're not just recycling, we're upcycling waste into quality products that carry the legacy of our mission. Our collaboration extends to leading brands, crafting a future where every product has a story of preservation and every purchase is a step towards a cleaner ocean. As designers of adventure, cruise lines are now part of a larger narrative. On board, passengers are introduced to a world where choices matter, where the souvenirs they take home are artifacts of change. By selling Tide products, we're not just cleaning up our oceans, we're weaving the story of hope and action into the fabric of everyday life. cruise lines, as designers of adventure, are now telling a deeper story. Passengers become change makers as part of the Tide Ocean NPS ecosystem. Every choice is an echo across the ocean, a step towards conservation. As our vessels carve paths through clearer waters, reflecting a new dawn, Tide Ocean NPS is making its way towards a greener and more vibrant future. Together, we're not just navigating, we're leading a revolution, turning the tide of plastic pollution into waves of transformation. This movement echoes from the deepest trenches of the ocean to the farthest reaches of the skies, unites us in a chorus of changing habits for the planet.
So we will be very happy to see you in this revolution very soon. And I'm very happy to tell you that many cruise destinations, cruise lines, tour operators have joined this week. And I'm very happy to go back home and tell my kids that the tide is turning. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alejandro. Okay, so that wraps up the presentations for the Innovation Forum. We're technically past our time, but we have some time for some audience questions. We've got our second panel. I see several of our panel members from the first panel are here. I think John Dodd had to make it to the airport, but the other three